Hey guys, Good Guy Dan here. Today I have a what's in the box style video for you. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and the real reason for that is I simply haven't bought anything interesting in a while. However, this showed up in the mail today. This is the add-on expansion kit for the PG Banshee kit. And this includes the Armed Armor VN and BS, as well as some decals for the kit. So I've already opened the kit and taken a look at it just to get an idea of what's actually here, so I could talk more in a more informed manner about the kit. So, the kit overall, the size, it's not that large. By comparison, there's a RG kit. So as you can see, the RG kit is actually longer lengthwise, as well as depthwise. So you can tell you're not getting a very large kit right from the get-go. We have the instruction manual. Rather thankfully, all of the decal instructions on this kit are in full color. And you have 3 whole pages of decal instruction. And the reason for that is they show you how to decal up the base unit of the Banshee, as well as the Banshee Norn and its associated equipment. The overall manual size is fairly small, as you would expect for such a small kit, with really only about 5 pages worth of instructions, your standard page of plate information, and then the aforementioned decals. Let's get that out of the way. And let's look at the plates. As you can see, the main plates of this kit are molded in the same dark blue color that you would expect for a Banshee kit. We also have some gray pieces here for the inner frame. More gray pieces. More dark blue pieces. Here's an interesting one. You have the orange Psycho frame, and then you also have these gold-coated teeth for the Armed Armor VN. And well, it looks like some of them are undergated and some of them are in really inconvenient places. Yeah, unfortunately, looking at the box art, I can't help but wonder if you're going to see some of these nut marks. Oh, that would be unfortunate, because it is a very, very bright, very, very shiny gold color. And the final sheet, we have more Psycho frame and more dark blue pieces. And probably most importantly with this kit is the decal set. This is pretty similar to, maybe not exactly like, the gold decals that were included with the Banshee, Verka, or Final Battle version, depending on what you want to call it. You may be able to kind of see the luster from the metallic color as I shine it around the light. What I noticed is that the decal scheme for this kit seems to be taken from 2 different sources. One is the Banshee Verka Final Battle version, but it also takes some inspiration from the Gundam Fixed Figurations Metal Composite Banshee, especially with these big O2 decals here that are intended for the Banshee's Armed Armor DE. So let's actually talk about what you're getting with this kit, because I'm sure most of you want to know if it's actually worth the money or not. This is the Master Grade Banshee OVA version. This has been out a while, and probably most people are familiar with it. You are getting the parts to make this device over here called the Armed Armor VN, which stands for Vibration Nails, if the Gundam Wiki is to be believed, and the Armed Armor BS, which is the Beam Smart Gun, again, taking that from Gundam Wiki. And it has very similar gimmicks, where the Smart Gun can fold over the hand, which I haven't done completely here, and the 2 forks of this Smart Rifle can be extended as such. The VN is a little bit different, where it does have the same kind of extending action with both. But I've also noticed that the PG version includes a hinge right about this area that allows it to open up sideways so they can separate from the arm and kind of fold out a little bit more, which was present in the anime but isn't present in this kit. So that's a nice little feature. Additionally, you get the decals, which are very similar to what I have on this kit. Now, these decals are actually taken from the Banshee Verka version, and they're a nice gold color. You get enough decals to do the kit a few different ways, and the manual actually shows a few different variations here. For example, using the O2 decal on the shoulder, or the General Revel decal, which I've seen in other photos, or doing, there you go, there's the General Revel, or doing decals more similar to the Unicorn Verka. So you get a lot of different options with this kit, and if you're kind of nuts for having a complete decal workup, this is probably a good choice for you. However, I think the question a lot of people have is this actually worth the money? And I did a look back at this kit, which is, it's a P Bandai model for a PG kit, a recent release, and I compared that against the only other P Bandai expansion kit that I could think of recently, and that's the full armor kit for the Unicorn. And what I found is that the Banshee, this kit, costs about 6,000 yen without shipping. I purchased mine through Genti Kits. That's what he's selling it for now, and it's still available. In dollars right now, that's about 48 US dollars. Now, if you compare that to the Perfect Grade Full Armor Unicorn expansion set, which is about 9,000 yen, or about $72, there starts to be a bit of a discrepancy, because that's the size of the PG Unicorn box. And this thing is absolutely full to the brim with pieces. So the question becomes, is the Banshee good value for money? And honestly, for most builders, I don't think it is. I think what you're mostly paying for is the Banshee version of these decals right here. So take that opinion for what it is. Unfortunately, if you haven't already purchased your full armor Unicorn kit, you may be hard pressed to find one at a reasonable price. The kits I've seen going on eBay are somewhere between the $150 and $200 mark right now. But just consider what you're actually paying for here. I think this is one of those kits that's being really heavily taxed by the P Bandai brand. I know most builders may have been disappointed when they found out that we're getting the Norn version and not this version, or that the parts were included with both. But unfortunately, if you want this particular version of the Banshee, you're going to have to pay for this. And like I mentioned, it's kind of questionable as to whether it's actually worth the money or not. So, in any case, guys, I just wanted to show what this was, what's in it, and what you can expect, along with the pricing and my opinion on that. I hope you found this little preview interesting, and I'll see you again soon.